Hi everyone, my name's Gemma Redmond and I'm the owner of Gemma Redmond Vintage. I'm here with you on this sunny Friday to share with you some recent additions to the Gemma Redmond Vintage collection. All these pieces will be being added to the website from next week, but if you'd like to find out more about any of them in the meantime, please do send me a message and I can provide you with further details, and you're welcome to make a purchase if you wish to do so. I have 10 pieces to share with you today, so without further ado, I'll get started. There's a wide range of time periods to show you. Okay, first of all, I'll begin with what I'm wearing, and I'll start from the top with these wonderful Art Deco earrings. These earrings are constructed from silver and they feature faux pearls right from the top around this circular motif and down into the tassels below. They're really great movers. They look fabulous when you move your head, and they're very elegant in style too, so typical of earrings from the Art Deco era. I'll take them off so I can give you a closer look. They are screwbacks, so I'll just slide them off really easily. As I mentioned, they are constructed from silver, so they're really lovely quality. They have a nice weight to them as well. You can imagine the stylish flapper girl who would have worn these. The pearls are really great at not getting tangled up too. They always seem to hang well, which is a lovely feature. Okay, next let's move on to another necklace. This piece dates from the 1930s and is most likely French. It's detailed with red lampwork glass beads in this form of bows and flowers here and here. Between them, creating a sort of linear effect, are brass tubes which create this really elegant shape and are perfect for a V-neck design if you're wearing something like that. I'll just unpop the catch, and it fastens with a trombone sort of push clasp here at the top. And then, as you can see, the necklace has a lovely drop effect to it, and the lampwork glass details are really lovely. Okay, next let's move on to this bangle that I'm wearing. As you can see, it's another lovely celluloid creation, very elegant this time in shades of black and silver, and the rhinestones are just around one side of the bangle. It's a nice wide size, so it's perfect for perhaps those with a larger wrist or for wearing further up the arm, as you can see here. This piece dates from the Art Deco era, from the 1920s, and it's in wonderful condition. There we go. Right, next, let's move on to something a bit more different and certainly a lot earlier. This fabulous brooch dates from the mid-1800s and it's Austro-Hungarian in origin. It's a Renaissance revival piece, and quite unusually for Gemma Redmond Vintage, it features some precious stones. We can see that there are enamel details on it, and it's constructed from silver, and it's detailed with faux pearls, mother of pearl, garnets, and these, believe it or not, are what's known as Habachtal emeralds. These are fairly low grade emeralds, but emeralds nonetheless from the Tyrol. And these were used in this particular style of jewellery in Austria during the mid-1800s. This style of jewellery, if I haven't already mentioned, is known as Renaissance Revival. It was very popular in the 1800s for jewellers, particularly in Austria, to replicate the jewels of the Renaissance era, which often featured rich enamels and jewel colours. On the reverse, you can see that it has a lovely strong fastening mechanism, and these two loops could make it possible for it to be worn as a pendant too. It also features a safety chain for added assurance that it won't come loose at all. It's a really special piece, and just to emphasise how special it is, in one of my favourite jewellery books, Jewels and Jewellery here, written by Claire Phillips, we can see an example of a necklace that is very, very similar, which can be found in the V&A. This piece was made in Austria and was exhibited at the Paris exhibition of 1855. This is silver gilt, whereas the brooch is silver, but I'm sure you'll agree that the design, the techniques used and the stones are strikingly similar. Okay, let's move a bit further forward in time with my next piece. These earrings are wonderful, classic, wearable, elegant, stylish Chanel. They are constructed from gold-plated metal, and they feature the gold-plated interlocking C's in their centre, set on a black ceramic material. They are clip-on and they are fully signed. These ones date from the autumn-winter 1997 collection. I'll clip them in so you get a better idea of how they look. As you can see, the interlocking C's, the beautiful logo really stands out, and these are perfect for everyday classic wear. What's nice about these earrings is that they come with their original box as well. Okay, next let's take a look at a piece that a type of jewel that I haven't really shared with you before. This is a dress ornament, so it's intended for being stitched onto a garment. It's constructed from brass and it's set with colourless paste stones and features a really elegant bow design. You can see on the reverse here that there are loops so that it can be stitched on, removed and stitched onto something else if you wish to do so. Here it is as an example at the base of a V neckline, which looks great. I know a lot of people are interested in using these pieces for bridal garments perhaps, or use them to decorate handbags or for making hair accessories too. Next, another special pair of earrings. I'll just remove these ones. These earrings are spectacular. And they date from the 1950s. They were created in France by Countess Sis Zoltowska, or Sissy as she was known. As you can see, they feature pale jonquil yellow rhinestones, pearls and colourless rhinestones too. They are fabulously constructed and really, really striking. Countess Sis created jewellery for the likes of Balmain and Balenciaga. I'll just clip them in so you get an idea of how they look worn. They're a really rare example of her creations and are really striking. I sourced these in Paris, so they haven't travelled too far from their original home. Next, this piece is a 1950s marquisite brooch. And it's constructed from silver, and as you can see, detailed in its entirety with marquisite stones. They really sparkle wonderfully. It's got a lovely strong fastening pin and looks great pinned to pale colours like this pale pink I'm wearing today, but would also look great on a midnight blue blazer perhaps too. Finally, let's move on to my final necklace before I move on to my final accessory. This piece is a Art Deco necklace. Now I say Art Deco because it is certainly of that style. However, I believe that this is most likely from the Art Deco period of the 1920s. However, it is possible that it could be from the Art Deco era of the 1970s. It's quite difficult to date due to its construction. As you can see, it features a metal mesh design, and this mesh was popularly used in the 1920s and 30s, but was also used in the 1970s. Here you can see it creates a tie-like motif, and I'll just fasten it so you can get an idea of how it looks. It's very, very sparkly and in great condition. Oh, I've just lost the catch. There we go. Where is it? Here it is. There we go. Okay, there you can see it warm. And I'll just untwist it so that it lies nice and flat. As you can see, it creates a really great effect and a lovely line. It creates this lovely loosened tie type of design and is so sparkly. It wouldn't be out of place in either the 1920s or the 1970s, as you can see, but it is still extremely wearable today. My final piece is an accessory, as I mentioned, and this is a wonderful Art Deco era clutch bag which was made in France. It's detailed with velvet flowers and blue embroidery, and inside, you can see it has I've left this card in, which was obviously placed in by the original owner, and it's marked inside with made in France. It has a great purse compartment and a couple of other smaller compartments too. It's in wonderful condition and so perfect for a summer wedding. Let's quickly recap the pieces. So there's the Art Deco clutch, this Art Deco inspired or original Art Deco mesh necklace, these Countess Cis earrings from the 1950s, this celluloid Art Deco bangle, a 1930s lampwork glass necklace, Art Deco silver and faux pearl tassel earrings, a 1950s marquisite and silver brooch, a dress ornament from the 30s, 1997 Chanel earrings, and this wonderful Austro-Hungarian mid-1800s brooch. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you all again next week. Take care. Bye-bye.